welcome back to Jazzy Vee's Gospel Mix and my wonderful co-host, Mr.
Gerald Boykins.
Mr.
Good
Boykins
evening.
is here. All right. Mr. Boykins is in the studio today with us again. So
Thank
we're
you.
very
Thank
happy
you.
to have you with us.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be here.
Good. Have
Praise
you been to
God.
Paris lately?
Not yet. July was my last trip
That's
there, but there will be some more in the future.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. Well, you know, I've been thinking this week about how good God has been, Gerald.
Yes, he has. He has been awesome.
So
Totally
you know
awesome.
about that too, right?
Oh yes, 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 yes.
Considering everything that's going on right now in
Mhm.
Paris.
Yes, yes.
What's your take on this since you just came back from over there a few months ago and how God took care of you while you were there? I mean, what did it make you feel when you saw that on the news? Like, wow, what went through your mind?
I was just totally shocked.
I know.
God blessed me to spend 20 days in Paris in July,
Wow.
and it was a wonderful trip. Very peaceful. I saw no incidents of anything happening there.
No
and I just thank
signs
God.
that something.
No signs of anything, negative going on,
Yes.
any terrorism sort of thing. And I just thank God for that,
Yes.
It's terrible what's going on. It's actually unbelievable, that someone can do what has happened there.
Right.
And, you think if you're a human, if you have any a sense of morality, any consciousness, how could anyone do this?
I know.
Do that sort of
I know.
thing.
And
Right.
feel nothing. I mean, they're
And feel
so
nothing.
into it. They were just
Exactly.
suicide bombings. I mean, come on
Suicide.
now. I mean, hit somebody else maybe,
Right.
but to actually kill your own self,
To kill
doing this.
yourself, and then you do this in the name of what you call religion.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not talking about God Jehovah.
No,
that's for
not
sure.
our God.
Not our God.
No, I don't think
I
so.
don't know what
I
they're
do
doing,
not
what's
think
on their
so.
mind and their hearts, but it has nothing to do with our God.
Right,
But
right.
anyway, I do thank God for the trip that He blessed me to take. It was something I had been planning for years.
Right.
He kept me safe.
Yes.
Everything went very well.
Good.
And then I come back here, and months later, I'm looking at TV, and I see some of the areas that I had gone
See?
to, and I think, God, it was peaceful. It was just so wonderful. So, I mean, God is good.
Yes,
He
He
is
is. Yes, He
awesome.
is.
Totally, totally awesome. Of course, He knew what was going to happen
Yeah, He
months
did.
later,
Yes.
but
That's
He
why we have
allowed
to
me
stay prayed up and
prayed up at all
lean and
times.
depend completely on Him.
Completely on
And
Him.
then everything will work out all right. He has a way of moving things out of your way when you're in the path of danger, You can be right in the midst of it, and God would have a way to, I mean, you might have just missed an accident. You just passed it up, and then
There you
bam!
go.
That's just how He works.
That's it.
But that's because you got that personal relationship. It
That's
makes a difference, you guys get that personal
Personal
relationship
with God.
one-on-one with God,
Mhm.
and He will take care of you. He will bring you through anything you're going through, because right now is a season where a lot of people are spending all this money for Christmas.
Mhm.
Is that really what it's about? Money?
Mm-mm.
Buying this gift? No, you can't afford it. But
Exactly.
you go out and you charge up all these things, and then when January comes, oh my God, how am I
Yes.
going to pay this bill?
Exactly.
I used to do that. I don't do that no more.
No, I don't.
So, we have to really, really get down with the spiritual side. It's really
That's
the
it.
season
That's
to
it.
celebrate Christ.
Celebrate the birth of
Yes.
our Savior.
Yes, yes. That's what
Our
it's about.
Savior, the one that has so much mercy
Right.
and grace on us all the time, even
Yes.
when we're not even thinking about it.
That's true.
Even when when we have no idea what's going on
Right.
in our own environment right here. And as you said, you could have just passed an accident just in seconds, but you were spared of that.
Yes.
And that's how good God
Yes,
is
He
to
is.
you.
Yes, He is.
And you have no idea what's going on.
Because my daughter and my grandbaby came over last night, and they were real tired. I was tired. We were looking at TV. I was working, just doing all kind of things. So we fell asleep, and I woke up this morning looking for them. In the midst of all that, I did not even wake up. I don't know when they left, but He took care of me, and that let me know that it could have been anybody else in there. But yet He kept me at peace. I didn't wake up. It didn't disturb my sleep.
There you
We
go.
have to stay prayed up. We have to.
It's that, again, that
Personal relationship. That's what it's about, man. That personal relationship.
There
That's
you
our
go.
key today. Personal, guys. Personal
There you
relationship
go.
with
Amen.
Christ. Get it?
Amen.
It's so soothing. It's so comforting. When you got that personal relationship with Him, you will come out all right. Okay,
Every
we'll be
time.
right back.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, hello there. As promised, we are back with our guests today, or some of our guests. And Gerald, I think you met everybody, right?
Yes, I did. Awesome group of brothers here. I'm so
Brothers,
happy to
I like
have
that
them.
name.
Amen.
Brothers, man,
Amen.
with all the
Amen.
trouble we're having today.
Yeah.
And these wonderful guys. Well, except you, young man. We were together on our last show at the gym, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, and what's your name, darling?
Charles Beast Mode Brown.
Beast Mode.
All right.
I don't know what beast mode means. But anyway, Mr. Charles Beast Mode Brown.
Do I need to flex for you?
No, baby. He
Okay.
flexed for me the
All
last
right.
time. I'm still having a break up. Y'all, I haven't, y'all. I'm an old lady. Please, Lord. No flexing. No flexing. Not in front
We
of
in a
folk
no
anyway,
flex.
okay?
Yeah, no flex zone.
Now, don't do it. Don't do
You
it.
can feel the pressure. You can feel the
I'm
pressure.
trying to be holy. Yes, I am. And the producers are,
Exactly.
Godly.
yes. I will. He ain't the same when he do it.
He got tens, but he keep them clean. Yeah.
Well, anyway, the other young man that's part of your group, and your name, sir.
It's Fred Crow.
Mr. Fred Crow is in the house, Gerald.
All right. Welcome, Fred.
Now, Fred is the original person that had the idea, right?
Right.
And then you all got together.
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to do something about Greenspoint. What it used to be called?
Used to be called Guns Point.
Guns Point. I'm glad we're bringing the name Greenspoint back around.
That's right.
That's important to go back to the neighborhood and help our young men.
Right.
And then you, sir, I never met you before.
My name is, everybody call me Silverback. My name
Silverback.
is Chris Taylor. I'm an MMA fighter.
Wow.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
got special guests today.
Yeah.
Hey,
Pro.
man.
Pro
Hey.
MMA fighter.
I'm moving on up. Yes, I am. Jazzy moving up. Hey, Gerald, we moving up, baby. Okay, and this nice, wonderful young person back here,
My name is D'Angelo Keys.
D'Angelo Kiss. I like that. Mr.
Yeah.
D'Angelo.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's off the
Right.
tongue.
Ah,
Right.
He's a boxer, amateur boxer.
really?
30
Wow.
fights. 30 fights.
This is
30,
awesome.
okay.
Really?
God is good. God
Yes,
is
he
good.
is.
All
That
right.
makes me kind of, Gerald, maybe I need to go to the gym. You know? Something got to happen up in here. Okay, well, guys, what we were going to talk about a little bit today is one of the reasons, Gerald, you know, that our young men are
Yes.
turning to drugs. Our young men are turning to the streets because a lot of them don't have what you're presenting to them today.
Right.
You know, and I was wondering, being that I didn't have a mother and father at home with me either, but I'm a girl. But when guys don't have that father figure in the home,
Yeah.
father figure is there to show them the correct way to live, to show them the correct thing to do, they will not be pulled as much.
Right.
So, what is your opinion on that? As far as you're a school teacher too? So.
Yes, actually, I work for Lewis Middle School. That's Aldine Independent School District.
Okay.
And like I said, I actually work with the adaptive behavior kids.
Wow.
Which are how
So
they
you've got a lot of experience.
Oh my! Like I said, I actually work for Texas Youth Commission, which is I work for Crockett State School. That's where I first started working with juveniles. So I've been working with juvenile, you know, right at 25, 30 years. And I know for a fact, you know, that's my call of life from God is to do that. But it's interesting. Like I say, and the kids can't do it without. I mean, you know how women say, you know, I don't need a man.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
It took a man to conceive. So
Right.
yes, you do.
That's a
Believe
good
it or
point.
not.
That's a very good point.
It's a valid point. You say, I don't need. Yes, you do.
Yes,
And
you
that's
do.
the reason why households are the way they are. That's why society is the way it is. It's because there's
A woman can't be a man. I don't care
Not
what
at
she
all.
say.
No,
Not
that
at
is
all.
true.
She cannot set those examples that a man can set the
She can
children.
only be a mother to
Right.
that male, but she can never
There's something
be a
always gonna be
father
missing.
to
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Something's always going to be missing.
I mean, to grow up in a house, I'm the oldest of 9.
Really?
Mama,
Wow.
yes, mama can say something.
Wow.
You know, I'm like, Mama, why? Or I might try to do it when I want to. But when Daddy says,
Hello.
It's done.
You don't have to say it. He
let
can
the
walk
church say
in.
amen.
Amen.
Daddy can just
Daddy
walk
can just walk
in.
in. It's a difference.
There is a
It
difference.
is.
It
I agree.
You know, in life, you know, God has order. Life has order. It's designed that man's supposed to be in a certain place, contrary to what society says.
This
There
is
you
true.
go.
This is true.
That is true.
So how do you feel about that, Mr. Fred?
Me having a father in the house and
Wonderful. You're
my
blessed.
father, yeah, I was blessed, and children. We had 8 kids too. So
Really?
they had 8 kids, and not we.
Yeah, he got going real quick.
Right?
The thing is, I see that because I started the game. I was a rough kid.
Really?
And I started the game, and I had a lot of recruiting a lot of people, and recruiting me seeing recruiting people was that a lot of the kids didn't have that father figure.
That's right.
They didn't have that love. I mean, and a lot of the kids just looking for somebody to love them.
That's it.
There you go.
I
To show
agree.
them that hey, we care, we there for you, and it's me being the leader of the game. I showed that to him.
Right.
I told him, hey, this is our family.
And you're so soft spoken.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would never think that of you.
Yeah.
But he was a bad boy.
No, my 12 arrests, it shows, for guns and all kind of stuff. But
He's so Lord. And don't you sing gospel too, darling?
a little bit.
Well, now you do.
But this says God is good.
Amen.
God is done. God, he was recruiting
Wow.
people for gain. Now he's recruiting people for God.
And
Well, he's a
Right.
he's a PK kid.
I know.
So
There you go.
I am
says,
too, but
train
I
up a
try.
child.
Yeah.
Train up a child.
Oh, well, see?
See, he was
And you
trained.
went back.
He went back.
Oh, I like that, John.
Just do what you
Hey,
gotta do.
man, brother, you set an example
Beginning.
today.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, buddy.
Don't do that, son. I'm telling you. Woo woo.
But the main thing is, that's one reason why CDM came about is I wanted to give back to kids and young adults to know, hey, we care, we're here for you, and it's a way out. You don't have to be in the gangs. You don't have to sell drugs. The road ain't gonna be easy,
No, it's not.
but you just have to. When you get knocked down, you got to get right back up
Get up.
And keep moving.
and keep
Amen.
moving.
Right.
And like I say, I come from the gang side. Chris got his own story how he grew up, and he come from the educated side. Mo come from we have all different
This
things.
is a beautiful blend.
Yeah,
Gumbo.
exactly.
Yes.
Gumbo.
Coming from different backgrounds.
Gumbo.
Exactly.
Gumbo.
Take a whole lot to make gumbo.
All right.
Chicken, shrimp, fish.
You know what? I used to
Sausage.
call my show Gumbo years ago because it was a mixture. Then we changed it to just a mix. Amen. Praise the Lord. Thanks to anyway. But you can see a difference now, though, can't you?
Right.
How they were trying to teach you the right way.
Oh, yeah.
You had your little da 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 da, but you said, "No, I better get
But
him back over here."
I needed more whoopings. You know what I'm saying?
I wish I'd known you back then, baby.
So in other words, Fred, what you were saying then, those spankings that you got back then,
Yeah.
they were good. They did you some good, but
Yeah.
you still, as an adult, mature adult male now, you feel like maybe I should have had some more.
Yeah. I wanted to frequent some jailhouses, and
There you go.
But even that my parents being there, I mean, they weren't as strict. But but you got to keep a hold. You got to keep your kids busy. You got to keep them showing
you
them
do.
that you're in their lives and that you're
There
gonna,
you go.
and that's the difference. A parent can be at the house, but also they have to be involved in their
That's the
kids'
key
life.
word, involved.
I
Just
mean,
can't be present.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
and you have to know what grades they're making, know the people they're hanging out with, to know what internet, what they look at on the internet
Amen.
and stuff like that. You have to be that parent. So a lot of parents don't want to be the bad parent. You can't be your kid's friends. You got to be a parent first,
That's
it.
and then the kid
That's
next.
I just became my mom's best buddy.
Yeah,
This side of growing up. You can be friends later on in life. Right now, it's mama.
Yeah.
She's still mama, but she's my friend.
Friend.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's
beautiful.
different. It's a difference.
That
They
is
try to be
beautiful.
friends while they're in the house.
Exactly.
And it just doesn't work.
No,
Because you're
not
not
going
the, yeah, you're the parent.
Talk to
You're
them.
not the friend.
Talk to them.
You know, and you should not be the friend
Talk to them.
of your elementary, junior high
Talk to
school,
them.
high school child.
Right.
No, they need your guidance and direction,
Right.
so that you can show them where to go, so they don't
Right.
end up in gangs and
Right.
drugs
Right.
and unwed
Mothers.
fathers and mothers.
Right.
You know. And that they get that education,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
that
Important.
they will need to progress in their life, and not only that, but to get that true guidance from God.
Right.
You know, even when the parent is not there, when they had that relationship with God, as Vera and I was talking about earlier,
Right.
that is going to sustain
Very
it.
important.
Right.
Because eventually, mom and dad, they're going to pass on.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
Gotta have somebody to
sometime
lean on.
sooner than later.
Right.
You know, but when you have that relationship with God, you can still go.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can.
Always,
You really
no matter
can.
what.
And that's one thing we do at the gym too. We let people know it's a Christian gym, but
Amen.
we don't force anything on them. We just plant the seed
There you go.
and watch it grow.
Yes.
Wonderful.
So
Let God grow the
yeah,
vine.
I mean, and like Chris got a very interesting story how he grew up, and I would like for him to share that too.
Yeah, let's hear from Chris.
Mr. Chris, you're in the house, baby. You got it. All eyes on you,
Tell us
sweet.
about it, Chris.
And from what
What's
where
your
he came,
story?
and what he came from, and what he is now. It's
Wonderful.
an excellent story.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
great to help somebody out there.
Yeah.
There you go.
I was born in Italy. My dad was in the Air Force.
Okay.
And I actually came to the U.S. when I was 8 years old. And I grew up, watching my dad on the base, drink, being an alcoholic. So I would witness a lot of, family violence.
Yes.
And it's just something about your mama. You got to protect her at any way, shape, or form you can.
There you go.
And when it gets to the point where you're a little child and you try to help your mama picking up, cast iron skillets that's heavier than you are.
Yeah.
But I come from a lot of violence, and my parents. I try not to get emotional, but it's pretty hard because I'm glad I went through everything I went through to be the man that I am today.
Wow.
Otherwise,
Wonderful.
I think
Wonderful.
I think I would be the average black man, especially at my age. At the age of 8, I witnessed my first molestation. Babysitters that I had molested me, and I was such a bad child where your parents wouldn't believe you. You know
Of
what
course,
I'm saying?
I understand.
So it's like they give you that. Well, if you don't do this or let me do this to you, then I'm going to tell your parents. And it's like when you sit back and think about it, I'm going to get in trouble either way I go.
Either way you go.
Either I'm going to get a whooping, or either way it goes, it's uncomfortable. That whooping, that beating is uncomfortable,
Right.
and doing what you don't want to do is uncomfortable. But after that, grew up, came to Houston. Well, eventually set stone in Houston, and ended up going to school. Went to high school, played football with Brown. Brown he still is one of the best strength and conditioning coaches and mentors and father figures and uncle. Man, he is everything, and I thank God for him because he was my father, and still my father.
God.
It's to the point, like we had a relationship, but just like Brown said, now when you grow up, now we could become best of buds. And everywhere we go, hey, that's my son. Hey, that's my old man.
Yeah.
And if you
I'm
got
happy.
There you go.
But I as Fred was also gang affiliated. Tough because I ended up getting put into foster care at the age of 12. Wow. And I didn't want to. I ran away. Trying to make this story short as possible because it's long. Put it like this: my life is almost equivalent to that movie Antoine Fisher.
Okay.
And that's why when that came out, I boo-hoo cried.
Yeah.
You know, but I was also gang affiliated. I have, been in the penitentiary. I don't look like it. I definitely don't sound like it, and I don't present myself to be.
Amen.
But by me going through my trials and tribulations, I am also able to encourage these younger, these younger children and young adults to get on the right path.
Yes.
When I open my mouth, my voice I speak soft, but it's very intimidating. I have a very unique roar at the gym that everybody agrees upon. I am the hype man. I am the motivation. I am the one that's going to make you go more and more, even though your body is tired. We always say hard work, dedication.
There you go.
All right.
Amen.
I like that.
Yes.
You will fight the way you train. You fight the way you train. But after high school, I ended up getting a scholarship for choir and football.
Really?
I attended the Ohio State University. Played for 2 years.
Great.
Wow.
Fell off because of a high school sweetheart. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
Y'all seen the movies. Happened to black people too.
Yep. I feel a CD coming on. I need somebody to sing. Amen. Praise the
Actually,
Lord.
if you guys ever want to hear me sing, I attend the Lighthouse and I sing with Ernest Pugh. So that's just my singing really just somebody brought it out of me.
All right.
And because I was
Praise
always
God.
shy.
Yeah.
I would sing either by myself or with Coach Fred or Coach Brown. That's who I would sing around because they make me comfortable. This is my comfort zone. I feel like I can talk to them about anything.
That's awesome.
Praise
But
God.
my life has been a really, really, I'd say a good journey.
Wonderful.
Now I have a trade. I work at different chemical and refinery plants all over the United States. I see money that I see my check and say, "Is this legal money?" Because I wasn't used to making legal money.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
God is good.
Is it legal?
This is wonderful.
All
Oh, wow.
I'm
wonderful,
like I said,
man.
I'm a professional mixed martial artist fighter. I got into that by bouncing. I started bouncing. Remind you, when I got out of the penitentiary, I was working at McDonald's on 610 in Lockwood in the hood, and
Legal money still.
Legal money.
yeah,
Right?
and then so by me being incarcerated or on vacation, I like to say now.
Vacation, baby, yeah.
I was on vacation.
It's okay.
So, my body I had at that point in time was way better than I have now, But I instantly they wanted to hire me at Valley Total Fitness. And so from Valley Total Fitness, me looking, very defined and whatnot, started bouncing. And then a guy was keeping us out. He would come to the club every week, and it was actually Division One. It used to be what it used to be back in the day.
Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights. Over there for Rankin and Kirkendall.
How Fred know about that?
He easily fits around me. Boogie Nights.
Wait a minute, bro.
I'm like Steve Harvey, God. Still working on it.
Amen. You a work in progress.
Right?
It's pending. It's
Right.
buffering.
Yeah.
But I went from doing security there to bouncing to doing security, from security to the mixed martial arts. And a guy told me, he said, "Man, how much money do you make?" I was like, "Yeah, man, I make $120 a night." I'm thinking I'm Mr. Mr. Bank. I make, in 3 hours, $120. That's pretty good to me for somebody that didn't have nothing.
Yeah.
But when I got into that mixed martial arts, if you guys want to watch it, is Chris Taylor MMA on YouTube or Google. That's Chris Taylor MMA. And I should pop up still at the top of the file. I'm undefeated.
Really?
All right.
Right now. For right
I
now.
am. We're
Praise
honored
God.
to have you with us today.
Amen.
This is who James gonna be working out with.
Oh, the devil is a lie. This is wonderful. I am so so proud of you.
But all in all, I really enjoy my life. Like just like the house I have now. I was actually homeless for 7 months before I moved into I lived in my truck.
Goodness.
Didn't tell Brian, didn't tell Fred, didn't tell anybody because, you know, that pride as a man, you just feel so bad. You're used to these people seeing you do so good. And when you do bad, you vanish. You know?
I've been there.
But, you know, he's blessed me with a 2-story, 5-bedroom house.
Amen.
I got peacocks and Great Danes and pit bulls and old white people sit
I
around
think
me.
I said God is good. God is awesome. He's great. You know, you're inspired today. Somebody out there, you better listen. This is what the show is about, to inspire you. We have one more little get. We gotta say hi.
Yes.
Tell me a little part of your story.
He's from Montana.
Yeah,
Montana.
I'm from Montana.
What you doing in Texas?
Not Montana, but Montana.
Montana. Oh yeah, I like Montana. Come on, baby.
Well, I moved down here to box because
Really?
I was boxing in Montana, but there wasn't really a lot of competition or trainers down there. And so I came down here. I found these guys, and they've been getting me on the right track from there.
Yeah, I saw you got it in the bag. You hit the bag, but you're doing good. I wasn't gonna get in your way. So, but I mean, this has just been awesome.
Yes.
Awesome, guys. And we have this little show that Charles and I have been trying to put together eventually. We're gonna call you. You're gonna be the principal. Bad cheer.
But you know, all the kids, when I walk into the gym, all you hear, Silverback, go Silverback! And that just, I mean, I know I'm teasing Brown, but I do blush. You know, I'm teasing Brown. This is 50 Shades of Brown.
He be like,
yes, honey, yes.
Well, praise the Lord. Stop it, y'all.
Okay, all right.
Anywho, boy, we've had a great time.
Yes, we are. We're going
We've
to
had
thank you guys for coming.
This is what the show is
Thank you.
about.
Yes, and sharing, and thank you so much for sharing your life story, because we know that God is going to continue to use you, and we know that not everybody maybe, but someone who will see this show, and then they will ask God, what do I need to do to change my life? Right. And then we say, you know, we started off earlier, we were talking about Green's Point, God's Point, God's Point. Now,
I love it. Man. Well, we want to thank you. Okay, and we will see you in a few seconds. All right? We are going to have to say bye-bye. He's giving me his fist. He's doing this. I can do it right back at you. I got somebody to help me now. And they're all over here. Amen. Praise the Lord, y'all. Until next time.
All right.
Bye. As promised, we are back. Anyway, we had a wonderful session with the good-looking men earlier, so we thought we'd even it out, baby. You know, kind of. Now we got a very nice-looking young lady with us.
Thank you.
And your name, sweetie?
Latoria Lemon.
Latoria Lemon. I like lemons. And Miss Latoria Lemon. Okay. Mr. Boykin is the one who invited Miss Latoria to be with us today. So I will let you introduce Miss Latoria.
Yes, thank God. We're so happy to have Latoria here.
Thank you.
I've known Latoria and her father for quite some years here, and I must say that this is truly a young lady whom God has anointed. She's a true blessing.
Thank you.
She is just an awesome person.
Oh, thank you.
And I've been so happy to know her and over the years. And Latoria is talented in many ways. Right. But then she has a father too, who was right there. As we were talking with our previous guest, how important it is that the parent be involved. Right. Some years ago, when she was in high school, I directed her in a play, and her father was right there. I just have to get this one out.
Absolutely.
Her father was right there bringing her to rehearsals, from the north to the south side, and he would sit there. Sometimes he would be sleepy and tired,
Yes.
but he was there.
There.
Absolutely.
That's
It's
all that
important.
matters. He was
Absolutely.
there.
Yes.
And I guess sometimes he knows she did something because he was maybe sleeping and he didn't see everything that was going on. But, you know, he was there and she felt the love.
Right.
You know, and now Latoya is a successful woman, and I think I see a lot more that God is going to do in
Great.
her life.
Thank
And
you.
so, Latoya, just kind of talk to us give us a little background, and then go into what you're doing now.
Awesome. So I appreciate your words. I sincerely do. I started out in acting at probably around the age of 3, so I've been acting
Wow.
for a while now. In between that time, and I'm 26 now, in between that I've taken many breaks to just kind of redirect, refocus, and kind of get my thoughts together. So I've done on stage, I've done short films, I've done commercials, and I recently just had my first play that I wrote in 2012.
Wow.
Yes, I wrote it in 2012, and I decided that this would be the year that I would actually produce my show. So,
Great.
and I'm extremely blessed to have had such a successful show.
And her father helped her with that too. He was
Absolutely,
right there by her side.
absolutely. He was the
Still,
assistant
even at
director.
26.
Absolutely, he's not going anywhere.
He's not going anywhere.
No, my dad is my best friend. He's my support system. We're like a team. So
Great. That's what it's
Awesome.
about.
Absolutely.
Amen. Well, tell us a little bit more about the play. I saw the play, and I thought it was an awesome piece, and definitely waiting to see the next
absolutely.
production of
Right.
this play. So just kind of tell us, what's it about?
Definitely. So the show is called The Classroom. And, yes, and so when you initially hear it, you may not really know exactly what to expect, which I kind of like that because I want you to not judge a book by its cover,
Cover.
if that makes sense. I want you
Yes,
to
yes,
actually kind of dig into it and see it for yourself. So again, I wrote this play in 2012 after I just moved back to Houston from Atlanta. And I was volunteering at my high school, which was Westville High School. And I just saw so much. I saw
lot
so
to
much.
see.
It was a lot to see. And then I was also volunteering at a couple of other schools. And it just really left me in awe to see a lot of the things that the youth are dealing with in today's time. Again, I dealt with a lot as a youth, but our society is a lot different these days. And so the classroom is literally a classroom where there's a lot taking place in one class period. But if you think of it on a scale of its reality today,
Yes.
there's a lot taking place in our
Yeah.
schools. There's a lot of things that our kids aren't expressing to adults. One, because they may not feel comfortable. Two, because maybe they haven't been given the platform. And three, a lot of our kids, they just don't know how to overcome some of the obstacles that they're dealing with. And so in the classroom, not only do you get to see some of those things, but you also get to see some solutions as well.
Right. I know the production, it dealt with, say, the athletes in the school, you know,
Right.
the basketball player,
Wow.
and who was also a player.
Yes.
You know,
They usually
you had
are.
the main girl, then you had his other girl.
goodness.
Absolutely.
And this
then
is in
you
high
had-
school, right?
Exactly,
Yes.
in high school, and these are
Right.
real issues, exactly. And it dealt with the nerd who was, you
Right.
know, the very smart kid, and you know, who's trying to get his work done, etc. And even there were a couple of things, even it dealt with abuse.
Wow.
One of the females who were dating a guy, he was abusive to her, even in high school. So it does happen.
It's
You know,
happening.
you don't have to be grown and gone,
Absolutely.
whatever.
Absolutely.
You know, it happens in high school. It also dealt with the gay guy who was in high school and who was out and proud of, I guess, of who he is and that
Right.
sort of thing. And it dealt with the girl, one of the main characters whom I really like and thought was very interesting, and there she was sort of the comedian
Right.
in the classroom.
Right.
You know, but you can see under all of
It's
that,
usually a reason
Layers.
for all that.
Right.
there was a lot of hurt. There was a lot of pain.
Absolutely.
There was a lot that needed to come out of her.
Absolutely.
So you see, on behind that smile, what's the phrase? A
There's
clown
pain.
cries the loudest, the
Exactly.
hardest, or something like that. You know,
Exactly.
and you can see all of that in her. You know.
Right.
But and Latoya, thank you for that. That was
No problem.
an awesome play
Thank you.
that you wrote and produced. When is our next production of that? Is there a date
Yes,
set? 'Cause
you know,
I need to be out. I need to see it.
Absolutely. The kids have been working extremely hard, and the beauty of it all is a lot of people don't know, but some of the kids that were in the show were all first time actors.
Really?
Yes, and
Wonderful.
so the again majority of the cast, which the play highlights the lives of 11 students. Majority of our cast have had discipline problems at school, and so one of my ways of showing them how to properly express themselves was to teach them theater.
That's it.
When you're in
That's
theater,
it.
you can transform and become anybody you want to.
Right.
And instead of writing them off or saying, "Hey,
Right.
you're not talented enough to be in this type of arena," we actually taught them fundamentals.
Yes.
So we mentored them. Some of the kids that's in the play, to me, it was more important, or it was very important, not just to have a cast, but to teach these kids life lessons.
Yes,
So some of
exactly.
them we've been able to get them internships with the city of Houston, right? And so we're working on scholarships. So we're looking to build not just a production, but build our kids.
Great.
So with that being said, we have our next show January 8th.
All right.
Yes,
January
yes,
8th, you heard that.
January 8th, and then we'll be in Atlanta in March. So
Really?
yes, so
Awesome.
we're really excited. We're really excited. The kids are working hard, and I'm excited to be a blessing to the kids and likewise.
Well, tell us where's it going to be at here and the time?
Definitely. So in January 8th, the show will be at Mount Zion Baptist Church. And so I can provide all of the details to you all and all that great stuff. Tickets will go on sale December 5th. Right. And so again, our play is not just a play for profit, it's a play to invest into our kids.
Amen.
Right. So and
Thank
it's going to
God.
be dinner theater. So our kids they're very excited about
Awesome.
that. Yeah.
All right.
Well, this is wonderful because we have a show that's coming eventually. It's called Crisscross.
Oh,
and
nice.
it's dealing with children with the K's.
Nice.
And it's dealing with young people. And
Wow.
Mr. Charles Brown is helping with it because he
Okay.
works with students also.
Awesome.
So I see another outlet here to talk to you too.
Absolutely. Let's look.
And
Let's
so
make it
like
happen.
a little series we want to put on HMS TV.
Okay,
And
sounds
this is with
good.
teenagers.
Great,
Nice.
great. Now let's just maybe tell us a little bit more about you. I know you're a graduate of Clark Atlanta.
Yes, I am
Great.
a proud graduate of Clark Atlanta University, class of 2011. So I'll be celebrating my 5 years soon. While in school, I studied public relations, which kind of has put me in the position that I am now. I own my own PR boutique, which is a smaller PR firm by the name of Lemon Limelight Media.
Wow.
So we'll be celebrating our 5th year in August of 2016. And so I do public relations, event coordinating, branding, consulting.
Branding. Very
Yes.
good.
Absolutely.
I need that.
Yes. Look, we all need
Yeah.
branding. So.
Just one, real quickly, if someone wanted to contact you about the play or
Absolutely.
whatever, how would they do that?
Yes.
How can they do that?
So if you would like to contact me about the play, whether you want to host it
Email or-
exactly, you can email it at letstalkteentalk@gmail.com. So let's
Wonderful.
talk teen talk at
I
gmail.
like that.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we want to thank you for being with
Yes,
us.
Thank you.
And 2016, we have to get with you again
Absolutely.
and bring some of the students.
Yes.
Amen? Give us a little, little
Uh-huh.
idea of what you're
Exactly.
doing. Well,
Exactly.
that'll be fun.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We would love that.
Thank you
All
for
right.
coming.
No problem. Thank you all for having me.
All
Well, we
right.
just want to thank everybody for being here with us today with Mr. Gerald Boykins and Jazzy Vee, baby. We have been here. We had Mr. Charles Brown on the show
Yes,
today,
yes,
Mr.
yes.
Fred, Mr. Chris, and
All right.
the young man from Montana, because I can't remember his name. We want to thank him for being, and Mr. Lemons in the house. Now, let me tell y'all a quick
All
story.
right.
Mr. Lemons was supposed to be on a soap opera with me playing my husband.
Yeah.
He refused me. So Mr. Gerald Barkins is my husband. Amen. Praise the Lord, everybody.
Well, one won't do, another one will.
Until next time, guys. Just having fun, all right? Be blessed. Remember, look up. Look up. Don't look down. If you look down, hurry up, look back up to him.
Yes.
He'll bring you up.
He'll
All
always
right.
bring you up.
Is that right?
Hey, always.
Bye.
Thank God. Thank God.
Until next time.